this is Vanessa Rousso, Team PokerStars Pro, USA and France, and I'm here in Barcelona for the European Poker Tour. Yeah, so unfortunately, the main event didn't go so well. Player raised an early position to 1,800. Another player called behind. There was almost 6,000 in the middle at that point once you take into account blinds and antes and the raise and the call. And so I decided to push all in and increase my chip stack by a very significant amount, if hopefully I didn't even get called. Unfortunately, I did get called, but I was still in a great spot. The player who called me had pocket nines, so I was an 80% favorite, and we got it all in. And of course, you know the ending of the story, 9 on the flop, and the other player got a lucky set in order to eliminate me. The worst part for me, though, is that this is the third main event in a row. I feel kind of guilty complaining, though, about the rough 3 beats I've taken the last 3 tournaments, because overall, it's kind of been a good year. In fact, it's been my best year yet. I'm at almost 1.4 million in earnings in tournaments this year, and still got, I don't know what, 4 months left in the year. So in my opinion, in order to be a successful professional poker player, it takes a combination of 3 things. Obviously you have to have some sort of natural predisposition for mathematics and logic. The other thing that's really important is reading people and the psychology of it. I had a little bit of an advantage growing up. My mom's a psychologist, so grew up knowing what things like OCD, ADD, and multiple personality disorder were. And so it sort of led to an early fascination with the psychology of other people. The third thing that I think that it's really important to have in order to be successful in poker is a sense of responsibility and discipline. Both discipline at the table when you're forced to be patient, when you know the cards aren't coming and you know it's not the right spot to make a move, and also the right sort of discipline to not squander your winnings. There's a lot of temptation in casinos and in this world if you win a lot of money and then you could easily just sort of like walk around with a hole in your pocket and gamble it all away and be irresponsible. I think one of the factors that's led to me being pretty successful at a young age is that my bankroll's never been in jeopardy, and that's because I'm hyper responsible with my finances and with pretty much every decision. So yeah, I think those are the 3 things that it takes to have success in this industry. So I always get the question, what's your favorite hobby, or what do you do for fun? And the one thing I realized over the course of doing a lot of interviews over the last 3 years is that probably my biggest hobby is learning new things. It started with, if you had interviewed me a couple years ago, I would have been in the process of learning to fly planes, which I was really into in 2006. Then 2 summers ago, I took up playing the drums and playing Rock Band on video games. And then last year, I took up learning Italian, and now I'm into trying to learn hip-hop dancing. There's been a general trend that I really love music, and a lot of my downtime stuff has to do with music. But you can find me pretty much doing anything from throwing a baseball with Chad, helping him prepare for one of his rec game league things, to working out at the gym, to learning a new language. I'm sort of an adventurer at core, I guess.